Avoid heart attacks. Drink this daily to cleanse your arteries and protect your heart. Seniors, you've been lied to for decades. Pharmaceutical corporations and the food industry have told you that heart disease and clogged arteries are just an unavoidable part of aging. But here's the truth: by the time you feel the symptoms like chest pain or shortness of breath, it may already be too late. According to the American Heart Association, cardiovascular disease remains the #1 killer globally, and millions of seniors are living with plaque buildup in their arteries without even knowing it until a sudden heart attack strikes. And it's no accident. The cardiovascular drug industry, with its statin and blood pressure medications, is worth over $200 billion globally. So, why would they ever tell you the truth about the 8 natural drinks that could cleanse your arteries, lower bad cholesterol, and even reverse early blood vessel damage without a single pill? In this video, we will reveal the top 8 natural drinks to cleanse your arteries and protect your heart, ranked from number 8 to number 1 based on their power to remove plaque, lower blood pressure, and prevent heart attacks naturally. Stick around until the end, because drink number 2 has been proven to reduce arterial inflammation by over 60%, a key factor in heart attack. Yet almost no senior knows about it. The information in this video is based entirely on peer-reviewed science. We've researched every claim and linked every single reference in the description below so you can verify everything yourself. But before we dive in, where are you watching us from? How old are you? And what's one drink you take daily for your health? We're reading and replying to every single comment with personalized tips just for you. Now, without any further ado, let's start with drink number 8, a surprising tea that's quietly protecting the cardiovascular health of seniors across the world. Drink number 8, lemon water with Himalayan salt. Most people think lemon water is just a trendy morning ritual, but if you're over 60, this simple drink may be one of your most powerful natural shields for protecting your cardiovascular system. The secret lies in its rich content of vitamin C and flavonoids. When you squeeze fresh lemon into warm water, you're releasing a large amount of antioxidants that help combat oxidative stress in the body. Why is that important? Because oxidative stress is the agent that damages the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of your arteries. When this lining is damaged, bad cholesterol, LDL, can easily penetrate it, initiating the process of plaque formation, which hardens and narrows the arteries, ultimately leading to a heart attack. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism showed that daily lemon intake combined with walking was associated with a significant reduction in systolic blood pressure. Furthermore, adding a small pinch of pink Himalayan salt introduces over 80 trace minerals, including magnesium, potassium, and calcium, that help regulate the body's electrolyte balance, a vital factor for a stable heart rhythm and healthy blood pressure. Potassium is especially important because it helps balance the amount of sodium in your body, a key factor in controlling blood pressure. When you drink lemon water with natural salt, you're providing your body with the necessary tools to maintain fluid balance and reduce the burden on your heart. Unlike refined table salt, natural pink salt provides these minerals in a balanced form, helping to regulate fluids without causing sudden blood pressure spikes when used in very small amounts. Start your day with this drink on an empty stomach. Use half a lemon, about 200 ml of warm, not hot filtered water, and just a small pinch, no more than 1/8 teaspoon of pink salt, and stir well. Sip slowly to help protect the arterial endothelium and establish a favorable environment for your cardiovascular system. This isn't just about hydration, it's about shifting your body's chemistry to prioritize the protection of your heart. Now that we've gently fortified the inner lining of our arteries, Let's move on to a drink that can proactively clear out the dangerous plaque-forming elements right from within your digestive system. Drink number 7. Barley water. For thousands of years, barley water has been regarded as a valuable remedy in traditional medicine to enhance overall health. But only recently has modern science begun to validate its powerful impact on cardiovascular health, especially in controlling cholesterol. Barley is extremely rich in beta-glucans, a type of soluble fiber that isn't just good for digestion. In the digestive system, beta-glucans form a thick gel-like layer that acts like a smart sponge binding to cholesterol and bile acids, which are made from cholesterol in food, preventing them from being absorbed into the bloodstream. A review study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition concluded that consuming beta-glucans from barley significantly reduces levels of LDL cholesterol, also known as bad cholesterol, the main culprit behind plaque buildup in the arteries. Barley water also contains important antioxidants like tocotrienols and ferulic acid, which help reduce inflammation in the arterial walls. Chronic inflammation is the ideal environment for plaque to form and grow. By calming this inflammation, you are directly preventing the process of atherosclerosis right from its early stages. Furthermore, barley water acts as a natural diuretic, helping the body flush out excess sodium through urine. This helps reduce circulatory volume and gently lowers blood pressure, reducing the constant pressure on your arterial walls and your heart. This is a dual mechanism, both cleansing and reducing pressure. To prepare it, rinse half a cup of whole barley and boil it in 4 cups of water for about 30 minutes. Strain out the grains and let the liquid cool. You can drink it warm or chilled and add a squeeze of lemon to enhance its antioxidant effects. Try drinking 1 to 2 cups per day in the afternoon to support cholesterol control and prevent plaque formation. It's mild effective and can easily become part of your routine without any side effects. Now that you've introduced a fiber-rich weapon to control cholesterol, let's move on to something more powerful, a dark herbal drink proven to help lower blood pressure and protect the heart's delicate electrical system. Drink number 6. Dandelion root tea. This drink might surprise you, but it's one of the most powerful cardiovascular tonics you've never been properly introduced to. Dandelion root tea has been used in traditional medicine across Europe and Asia for centuries to support the liver and reduce water retention, but modern research is now uncovering just how effective this humble weed really is in protecting the heart. One of its greatest benefits is its ability to act as a natural diuretic. It helps your body increase urine production, thereby flushing out excess sodium and water, 2 major factors that contribute to high blood pressure. What's especially important is that unlike many prescription diuretics that can deplete potassium, dandelion root is a natural source of potassium. This mineral is crucial because it helps balance sodium and maintain a stable heart rhythm, preventing dangerous arrhythmias that can lead to serious complications. A study in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine noted that the bioactive compounds in dandelion also support liver function, the primary organ responsible for regulating the production and clearance of cholesterol. When your liver is functioning optimally, the body has better control over bad cholesterol levels, reducing the raw material for arterial plaque formation. The antioxidants in dandelion root tea also help protect the arterial endothelium from inflammation and free radical damage, slowing down the atherosclerotic process at its very root. To prepare it, use either fresh chopped dandelion root or organic dried tea bags. Boil 1 teaspoon of the root in 1.5 cups of water for 10 minutes, then steep for another 5. Drink this between meals once daily to help reduce the pressure on your heart. Some seniors notice reduced swelling in their ankles, more stable blood pressure, and even a feeling of lightness, all because their circulatory system is no longer working under so much strain. Now that we've activated the body's natural detox system to relieve pressure, it's time to introduce a drink that doesn't just reduce stress on the circulatory system, but also actively helps to fortify and protect the very walls of the arteries themselves. Drink number 5, nettle leaf tea. You've probably seen stinging nettles growing wild without ever realizing they hold one of the most powerful natural cardiovascular tonics in the plant world. Nettle leaf tea isn't just another herbal infusion. It's a science-backed drink that helps fortify every layer of the cardiovascular system's defenses, from anti-inflammation to arterial wall protection. Research has shown that nettle leaf extract helps significantly reduce levels of uric acid and systemic inflammation markers like C-reactive protein (CRP) factors that are closely linked to the risk of cardiovascular disease. But that's not all. This tea also helps neutralize the internal inflammation and oxidative stress that are silently destroying your arterial endothelium. Why is that so important for seniors? As you age, the endothelium, the delicate lining inside your arteries, becomes progressively damaged by chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. Nettle leaf contains bioactive compounds like flavonoids and caffeic acid, which have been shown to block the inflammatory cytokines that lead to atherosclerosis. In plain terms, it helps quench the smoldering fire that's damaging your blood vessels. Nettle leaf also acts as a natural diuretic, supporting increased urine flow without draining precious potassium like synthetic drugs do. This helps reduce swelling in the legs, lower blood pressure, and cleanse uric acid buildup of the substances that can cause damage to the cardiovascular system when it accumulates in high concentrations. To prepare it, steep 1 teaspoon of dried nettle leaf in a cup of hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. If the taste is strong, you can blend it with a bit of mint or chamomile. Drink it once in the morning and once before bed for optimal benefit. Many seniors report feeling lighter, less heavy, and even having more stable blood pressure after days of consistent use. Just remember, hydration is key. Make sure you're drinking enough water so the body can move waste efficiently. Drink number 4. Blueberry and parsley infused water. At first glance, this might sound like a fancy detox trend, but combining blueberries and parsley into one simple infused water may be one of the most powerful research-backed ways to protect your cardiovascular system after 60. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, the compounds that give them their dark blue color, but they also work to reduce oxidative stress inside the arteries. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association showed that consuming anthocyanin-rich foods was linked to improved blood vessel flexibility and lower blood pressure. These compounds help protect the endothelium, making our arteries less stiff and more responsive to changes in blood flow, reducing the risk of damage that can lead to clot formation. Parsley, on the other hand, acts as a micronutrient powerhouse. It is particularly rich in folate, a B vitamin, which is crucial for breaking down a compound called homocysteine. High levels of homocysteine in the blood can damage the lining of arteries and increase the risk of blood clot formation. Parsley is also a rich source of vitamin K, an essential nutrient that helps direct calcium into the bones and prevents it from being deposited in the arterial walls. A process called arterial calcification, which is a major cause of stiff arteries and increased heart attack risk. When combined, these two ingredients form a perfect 1-2 punch. Blueberries protect your arteries from oxidative stress and help keep them flexible, while parsley provides key micronutrients to prevent calcification and clear out risk factors from the blood. To make this drink, add a small handful of fresh blueberries and several sprigs of flat-leaf parsley to a large glass or bottle of filtered water. Let it infuse in the fridge for at least 2 hours. You can drink this throughout the day, especially between meals, to gently support your cardiovascular health without overloading your system. It's refreshing, anti-inflammatory, and can easily become part of your daily routine. Drink number 3. Hibiscus tea. You've probably seen hibiscus used in colorful teas before, but what most people don't know is that this beautiful red flower holds compounds that can directly lower blood pressure, reducing the burden on your heart. Hibiscus tea contains organic acids, flavonoids, and especially anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that do far more than just look pretty. A landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that participants with mild hypertension who drank hibiscus tea daily experienced a significant reduction in systolic blood pressure compared to the placebo group. The American Heart Association has also acknowledged similar studies highlighting its potential in managing blood pressure. Its mechanism of action is impressive. The compounds in hibiscus tea help relax the blood vessels, a process called vasodilation. This allows blood to flow more easily, and as a result, your heart doesn't have to pump with as much force, directly lowering blood pressure. This is critically important for seniors. After 60, arteries tend to become stiffer, and blood pressure tends to rise, increasing the risk of damage to the heart and blood vessels. Hibiscus tea works directly on this problem. In other words, this isn't just a cooling drink. It's a relaxing therapy for your circulatory system in every cup. Furthermore, hibiscus tea is also a mild diuretic, helping the body gently eliminate excess sodium and water without depleting potassium. To prepare it, steep 1 tablespoon of dried hibiscus petals in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. The longer you steep, the stronger the flavor and the deeper the color. You can add a slice of lemon for flavor, but don't sweeten it too much. Excess sugar is the enemy of a healthy cardiovascular system. Drink 1 to 2 cups daily, especially during relaxing moments of your day. Most seniors report that their blood pressure is more stable and they feel lighter after consistent use. Now that you've discovered a drink that can literally relax your blood vessels, brace yourself, because the next one helps detoxify the circulatory system from the hidden enemies that are hardening them from within. Most doctors will never even mention it. Ready for drink number 2. Drink number 2. Chlorella Detox Water. Chlorella might be the most powerful cardiovascular repairing plant you've never heard of. This microscopic green algae, often sold in powder or tablet form, is a nutritional giant when it comes to detoxing heavy metals, reducing inflammation, and protecting your circulatory system from age-related decline. What makes it so unique is its ability to bind to toxic heavy metals like lead, cadmium, and mercury. These metals quietly accumulate in your body over time from food, water, and environmental pollution. They cause severe oxidative stress, inflaming and damaging the arterial endothelium, paving the way for bad cholesterol to attach and form plaque. A groundbreaking published study shows that long-term exposure to lead and cadmium is directly linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, including coronary artery disease and stroke. Chlorella acts as a natural detoxifier, binding to these metals and helping the body excrete them before they can harm your heart. Beyond detoxification, chlorella is also rich in chlorophyll antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Studies in the Nutrition Journal show that chlorella supplementation can help reduce LDL cholesterol and triglyceride levels while also supporting healthy blood pressure in people with mild hypertension. These compounds don't just support your immune system, they also help soothe the smoldering inflammation in the blood vessels and slow down the process of atherosclerosis. To use it safely, dissolve half to 1 teaspoon of chlorella powder into a large glass of filtered water, preferably in the morning or early afternoon. Stir well and drink on an empty stomach, then follow with a full glass of water to help transport the bonded toxins out of the body. If using tablets, check that they are cracked cell wall chlorella for better absorption. Start with a small dose and increase gradually to avoid detox symptoms like nausea or headache. This green powerhouse is doing more than just flushing your system. It's helping to rebuild and protect the structural framework of your arteries themselves. But now it's time for what you've been waiting for. The #1 most powerful drink for protecting and restoring your cardiovascular health, an ancient solution that modern science is now confirming is one of the most effective protective shields. Ready? Let's go. Drink #1: barley water. Yes, this ancient drink is back at the #1 spot, and that's because it is perhaps the most comprehensive and underrated cardiovascular protector on the planet. Barley water has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine, but modern science now confirms it has incredible effects on cardiovascular function, especially for seniors trying to stay away from a heart attack. We've talked about beta-glucan fiber, but here's the deeper part. That most people miss, it doesn't just block cholesterol absorption. When beta-glucan reduces the amount of cholesterol from food, it forces the liver to pull bad LDL cholesterol out of the blood to produce more bile acids. This is a dual-action mechanism, both blocking the input and enhancing the cleanup of the output. Furthermore, the high magnesium content in barley is a game changer. Magnesium helps relax the smooth muscles in the arterial walls, lowering blood pressure and protecting against arterial spasms. More importantly, it helps prevent vascular calcification, the process where calcium is deposited in the arteries, making them as hard as rock. This is one of the most dangerous complications in older adults, directly leading to the risk of a heart attack. And the third benefit, barley water helps stabilize blood sugar levels. Blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance are factors that cause serious inflammation and damage to the arterial endothelium. By slowing down sugar absorption, barley water helps protect your cardiovascular system from these glycemic shocks. Barley water attacks cardiovascular risk factors from 3 directions: lowering cholesterol, reducing blood pressure, and preventing calcification, all while stabilizing blood sugar. To prepare it, rinse half a cup of whole barley and boil it in 3 to 4 cups of water for 30 to 40 minutes. Let it cool, strain out the grains, and sip the water throughout the day. You can add a slice of lemon or a pinch of cinnamon for flavor. Drink 1 to 2 cups daily between meals for the best results. Within a few weeks, many seniors report that their blood pressure is more stable, they feel lighter, and even have more energy. This isn't just hydration, this is heart therapy in a glass. And there you have it, 8 powerful science-backed drinks that can help you cleanse your arteries, restore your cardiovascular health, and avoid the risk of a heart attack naturally. Each one is more than just a beverage. They are tools to fight back against high blood pressure, bad cholesterol, and smoldering inflammation. And the best part is you don't need expensive prescriptions or complex treatments, just consistent daily habits and the right natural support that your heart has been craving. If you're over 60, this is your moment to take control. Don't wait until the symptoms get worse or the lab results turn red. Start with just 1 drink from this list and build from there. Your heart is tougher than you think, but it needs you to act now. Every sip counts, every change matters. And with these 8 drinks, you now have the blueprint to do it right. Before you go, drop a comment and tell us, where are you watching from? How old are you, and what's one thing you already do for your cardiovascular health? We read and reply to every single comment, and will even suggest the best drink for you based on your answer. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a health update. Because here on Dr. Health Wisdom, we're not just sharing advice. We're helping you rewrite your future starting today.